Vladimir Vladimirovich Putin, the man that betrayed his own country that he is claiming to protect. Today, I will tell you what many Russians are afraid to say out loud. Many of you from yesterday commented on my video, if Russians do not support Putin, why did we elect him in the first place? The short answer is we didn't. We haven't had a real election in decades. He managed to give the illusion to all of you, thanks to his troll farms and state-controlled media and fake polls, that Russians actually want this and support him. This is not true. I am 25 years old. There has never been a time in my life when Putin wasn't in power. Think about that. My entire life, if I turn on Russian TV, it's Putin. Ask yourself, do you think he'd still be in power if he didn't suit all foreign leaders' interests? No, of course not. That's why, when he changed the Russian constitution to stay in power indefinitely, that went largely uncondemned from foreign countries. He's their man, not Russians. Putin does not work for the interest of the Russian people. That is a lie. He propagated it so well and for so long that even some Russian people genuinely believe it. But in reality, he works against his own country, and he has for a very long time. He is a political prostitute. Not only did he overnight turn us Russians into social pariahs across the world, but for years, he has been selling off Russia's resources and lands to foreign companies and lining his pockets as a reward and that of his friends at the expense of the average Russian person. He turned my motherland into his own personal piggy bank. Why do you think you have this image of Russian people being exorbitantly wealthy abroad? Do you really think we're all that rich? It's because people back home in Russia that you do not see or hear are living way below the poverty line, footing that bill. They are the ones paying the price for all that caviar. Meanwhile, look at the size of the yacht of Usmanov, one of Putin's closest friends. It makes Steve Jobs' yacht look toy-sized. If the profits from the resources actually went to the people, maybe we'd have the same standard of living as Scandinavian countries by now. But we don't. Our country is so poor. We have overflowing orphanages because mothers cannot afford to take care of their children. We have epidemics of alcoholism, and Russians are even too poor to afford heroin and settle for crocodile, the world's deadliest drug, instead. That is, by the way, known as the zombie drug because it literally eats your flesh. Was he protecting his people when he decriminalized domestic violence against women? When he poisoned and jailed his opposition, Alexei Navalny? Which, by the way, just to show you how it's foreign companies working with Putin, did you know that charges brought against Navalny were not about politics? It was actually, get this, from Yves Rocher, yes, the French makeup company. They said Navalny embezzled money from them, obviously at Putin's request. Take note, a French company, not a Russian company. And then when people protested loudly, he cracked down on those protesters. He poisoned journalists. He gunned down and assassinated his opposition in the Red Square in broad daylight. Imagine if Biden assassinated his opposition in Times Square and nothing was done about it. That is our reality.